So now we want to work on the underside of the handle before we do any work to the top here. So don't touch this part because this bit's got to glue onto it. So we're gonna just work on the underside here. Now where this has been cut with a bandsaw, you can see there's like machining marks here, and we really want to get those out. Now there's a number of ways you can do this. You can use your 80 grit sandpaper and just go by hand over the top here, or you could use a 4-in-hand rasp and file. So I'll show you both of those techniques now. So I'm going to start by folding my 80 grit paper in two, fold it back the other way, and tear it off like this. Now if I want to work this area here, I could fold this paper, probably this way, into 3 like this, and then it gives me something to kind of hang on to. And then I could just go back and forwards like this. Now lots of pressure, push hard over the edges. A bit of elbow grease, and you'll have it done in no time. Okay, so you can see that's starting to come now. Now let me get a rasp and file and show you that. Okay, so this is the 4-in-hand rasp and file from our kit, or any other round-faced file will do fine. And you can see I can like lean on the crossbow here like this, and just work it back and forward to get those marks out. Now, of course, you could clamp it, put it in a vise, whatever you want to do. We just keep working small areas until all of those marks have gone. And then work your way back the crossbow. Now the other side, up the handle here. Now I'm going to clamp it down for this bit, so I'm going to find that a bit easier. Clamp it over here out of the way. 2 hands on my file here, and just work this little area back and forwards. Great, that's looking good now. Just breaking the edges over the top here. So putting it at an angle like this, just to take off the edges. You can see it looks a little bit rough, but that's fine. We go over now with the 80 grit paper, 2-thumb technique, pushing down nice and hard, exactly where we want all of the pressure to go, and back and forward. Get this flat faces done first, always the flat bits done first before the edges. And just work small little areas at a time until they're done. So that's looking good there. Whoa. Good on a cold day, I'll tell you guys. Good on a cold day. Right, that looks pretty good to me. A little bit more in the middle there. Okay, and then I'm just going to go over these edges again. I want these nice and rounded because this is the bit you're going to be holding on to. Okay, that's that done. Spin it round, back to the front, back to the front to finish that off. Beautiful. Okay then, so that's all the machining marks removed. So now we've got to go to the 120 grit paper, this stuff here. Don't use a block on curved edges like this, just use it in your hands. So I'm just going to fold this again. And just go over it. This won't take too long. All you're trying to do is remove the scratches from the 80 grit. Take the clamp off here. Now at this point I'm just going to go over the sides a little bit. Taking care not to round these edges here. Just a gentle sand. Same on the other side. Get any pencil marks off. Okay, beautiful. Now then, for one final time, we're going to go over with the 180 grit paper. So this is the 180 grit again, folding a little bit, and just go over everything you've just done. It only takes a couple of seconds, but this is the bit that makes it super smooth, lovely to hang on to. All over the sides, all over there. And that's it, that's this part nearly done. So before you finish sanding, we've just got to do this little groove in here. So you can just bend a bit of paper like this to match that angle, and just really gently back and forward in there. It doesn't need too much, just a little bit like that, and then get that flat edge as well. But don't do this back part, okay? Not this bit. Naturally, I'm just going to get inside this little notch in there as well, get those edges that nice and smooth. Okay, beautiful.